Okay, I hope we are live now. Okay, all of you, we are going to continue the previous class. Like in the previous class, we have started the topic time and work. So here we are going to continue the same topic. Okay, in the last class, we have covered two models. Two models in the sense we covered the intro part as well as the first model of time and work. Okay, we are going to cover the remaining models in today's class. If all of you from YouTube as well as in our teachment app. So we will start exactly in 1 minute because still people are joining. Okay, so in the meantime I will explain what we are going to do in today's class. Okay, once your friends joins, then we can start the discussion. Now see guys, now this is the second model that we are going to solve today. So what is going to happen in the second model is, in the first model we have covered problems where each and every person, like A is going to have different speed, B is going to have different speed, and similarly C is going to have different speed. So we have solved these kind of problems. But if you observe here, we are having a team of 10 men. Similarly, we are having a team of 12 women. Here we don't know the individual times taken by each and every person. We only know the group speed. So we are going to consider the entire group instead of considering separate individuals. Okay, this is the second model where you are going to deal with group of people. Okay, and coming to the next model, we are going to solve problems on joining and leaving. Now until now we are solving such kind of problems where all of them are going to join together and all of them are going to live together, those kind of problems. But here what is going to happen is, some people are going to start the work and after few days some may leave or some may join. So if it is happening like that, in how many days they can finish the work, those kind of problems we are going to solve in model 3. I'm repeating once again, in the first model we have solved problems where different people are going to have different kind of speeds. In the second model we have solved, we are going to solve the problems on group of people. In the third model we are going to solve problems on joining and leaving in the middle of the problem. Okay, and the next one is alternate days. Alternate days in the sense, see, he will tell you how much time they are going to take separately. Like if A want to work, he is going to take 18 days. If B want to finish the work, he will take 24 days. Now instead of working together, they are going to work alternatively. That means first A is going to work, then B is going to work on the second day, again A is going to work on the third day, again B is going to work on the fourth day. If they are working together, how long they will take to finish the entire work? That is the last model. Okay, once we are done with all the models, we are going to solve one problem on efficiency, because in the previous class I have explained you one particular method where you are going to use ratio and proportions. So most probably we are going to use only LCM methods, but whenever there is a comparison of efficiencies, like efficiency of A is 20% more than that of B, like this in this problem, here you can't simply find out LCM because we don't have different kind of days. We are having only one day here. One person's particular time, not all of their separate times. So you can't apply LCM here. So in these kind of problems, how you are going to solve using ratio and proportions? Once we solve this problem, then we are done with the class. So with this class I try to complete time and work. Then in the next class we are going to start pipes and cisterns, which is a subtopic of time and work. Okay, how many of you want me to give a simple recap, like how to solve problems from this topic, like only one method using LCM? If anybody want me to give an example, type yes in the comments. So I will give a simple example of how we are going to solve these kind of problems. Then we will start solving the problems directly. Like some of you may have option for the previous class. So if you tell me, sir, like do you want me to repeat any problem, like just an example, type yes in the comments. I will tell you how to solve these problems, then I will solve the remaining models. It's like a recap of the first model. So if anybody want me to give a simple recap, type yes in the comments. I will solve simple example, then we will solve different kind of models. Okay, some of you are saying yes. Just I will give a simple example of how to solve these kind of problems. Okay, then based on the same technique we are going to cover the remaining models. Let's go. Now see guys, I will tell you what we are going to do here. First of all, what is given in the problem is he will give you individual times taken by each and every person. For example, take like this: A can do a work in 10 days, B can do the same work in 20 days, and C can finish the same work in 25 days. Like that means that, let us take, they want to construct a house. If you ask A to construct this particular building, he will take 10 days to completely finish the work. Similarly, if you ask B to do the same work, that means if you ask B to complete the same building, he will take 20 days, and similarly C will take 25 days. Now he will ask you how long they will take if all the three are working together. So for this we are going to use LCM method. Listen, I am not going to repeat all the three methods because we don't have enough time. So the best one among all of them is LCM method. So I will tell you how to solve the problem using LCM method. We are going to apply the same method for all the remaining problems. Okay, see here. What we are going to do in this particular method is, you are going to have different kind of days. For example, in our problem we are having 10 days, 20 days, 25 days. So whatever the times given in your problem, try to find out LCM of those times. Okay, and assume that is your total work. For example, in my problem I am having 10, 20 and 25. If you find out LCM, you are going to get 100. I am repeating once again, frankly saying, there is no need to take LCM only. You can take any random number you want. But in order to get the round figures, in order to avoid the fractional part, we are going to take LCMs. So assume that you are having these many chocolates. Guys, just for the simplification purpose, I am saying chocolates. You can think buildings, units, whatever you want. So what I am going to do is, I am going to assume that I want to finish 100 chocolates. That's my work. So whatever the LCM that you are taking, assume that that is the work that you need to do. So I am going to assume that I am going to eat 100 chocolates. That's my work. So think like this. Now whatever the problem given there, convert this problem into this model. If you give 100 chocolates to A can finish it in 10 days. If you give 100 chocolates to B, he can finish it in 20 days. If you give 100 chocolates to C, he can finish it in 25 days. Now think like this, and from that data try to find out how many chocolates they can eat in one day. So if A can eat 100 chocolates in 10 days, means he can eat 10 chocolates per day. If B can eat 100 chocolates in 20 days, means he can eat 5 chocolates per day. Similarly, if C can eat 100 chocolates in 25 days, means he can eat 4 chocolates per day. So chocolates per day, chocolates per day and chocolates per day. So simple example, whatever the days given in the problem, find out LCM of those numbers, assume that is the total number of chocolates in your packet. Now from the data, try to find out how many chocolates each person can eat in one day. Now whomever are working together, okay, try to find out how many chocolates they can eat in one day. We know that we want A, B, C to finish the work. That means if A is eating, B is also eating and C is also eating, they can eat 19 chocolates in one day. Similarly, if A, B, C are working together, that means A, B, C are eating together, they can eat 19 chocolates in one day. So in one day, if they can eat 19 chocolates, I want them to finish the entire work. That means they need to finish the all 100 chocolates. How long they are going to take? Simply do the cross multiplication, you will get your answer. So our answer is 100 by 19 days. If you are clear with this one, type yes. Then we will move on to the new models like model 2, model 3 and model 4. So I will just repeat one last time. Take the LCM, find out how many chocolates they can eat in one day. Whomever are working together, add their chocolates. In our case, we want A, B, C to finish the work. So if A, B, C are eating, they are going to eat 19 chocolates in one day. So in one day, if they can 19 chocolates, then how long they will take to finish all the 100 chocolates? Simply do the cross multiplication, you will get your answer. I hope up to this part everything is clear. Can I move on to the second model, like where we are going to deal with group of people? Okay. Let's go, guys. So I am going to tell you two different methods to solve these kind of problems. So what are those methods are? Here you can apply the same LCM method here also. And the second one is, when you get the combination, you are going to apply ratio and proportions. I will tell you how to solve using both the methods. Whichever you feel comfortable, follow that one. So see here, guys. If 10 men are working together, they are going to finish the work in 8 days. Now see, if 10 men are working together, they are going to finish the work in 8 days. Similarly, if 12 women are working together, they can finish the work in 16 days. That means if all of them are working, they can finish the same work in 16 days. Now I want to find out if 5 men and 12 women are working together, how long they will take to finish the same work. That means whatever the work they are doing, if they want to do the same work with this particular team, how long they are going to take. That's what I need to find out. Okay, so the first one is just guessing the answer. I'm saying guessing, but it's actually logic. Okay, let's go. So before solving, I would like to ask you one question. If 10 men can take 8 days to finish a work, now try to guess the answer. How long 5 men will take to finish the same work? Let's see here. If 10 men will take 8 days to finish the work, I want you to tell me how long 5 men are going to take to finish the same work. Now, most of the people are saying 16 here. Guys, think, use your common sense. Let us take, I want to finish this building. If I am having more workers, I am taking 8 days to finish the working. Now I am having less workers with me. That means I am going to take more time. It's not gonna get finished in 4 days. It's gonna take 16 days to finish the work. I hope you understand what I am saying. If I am having 10 people with me, I am taking 8 days to finish the work. Now I am having only 5 people. That means the workforce which is with me got reduced by half. That means my efficiency got reduced by half. So I am going to take more time than the time taken by 10 people. So actually the answer should be 16 days, but not 4 days. I hope you understand what I am saying. Say yes or no, all of you. See, think like this. If you don't understand, think like, say example. Let us take, I am having 100 workers with me. If 100 workers are going to take 10 days, if I am having only 50 workers, how they can complete in 20 days? So they are going to complete in 20 days, not in 5 days, okay? If I am having 100 people, they can finish the work in 10 days. If I am working with only half of the strength, then I am going to take double the time. So I am going to take 20 days to finish the same work, but not 5 days. Okay, don't do the cross multiplication here. The reason being, see here, I will tell you when to apply cross multiplication and when to multiply linearly. Now see here, assume that I want to feed 10 people. Assume that I want to feed 10 people and I am going to need 10 apples to feed 10 people. Just an example. Assume that I want to feed 10 people. So to feed the 10 people, hello, quiet please. So if I want to feed 10 people, I need 10 apples. Now assume if I want to feed 20 people, how many apples should I require? 20. Yes or no? That means if number of people are increasing, then the number of apples required is also going to increase. That means I can say both of them are going to be proportional to each other. So if I am asking like this, let us assume this is the question mark. If I need 10 apples to feed 10 people, how many apples should I require to feed 20 people? We know that if number of people are increasing, apples are going to be more. That means both of them are directly proportional. When both of them are directly proportional, then you are going to do cross multiplication like this. Like 20 into 10 is equal to 10 into x. Then you are going to find out x value as 20, because both of them are both of them are directly proportional to each other. So whenever you are getting direct relation, you are going to do cross multiplication. 10 people, 10 apples. 20 people, how many apples? So if number of people are increasing, number of apples are also going to be needed more. So directly proportional, then you are going to do cross multiplication. But take our example. Let us take, I want to construct one particular building. If I have 100 people with me, assume that I am going to take 10 days. Okay, or if you want to compare with the previous example, take only 10 people, just for your simplification. Assume if I have 10 people with me, I will take 10 days to finish the work. Now if I have 20 people with me, that means I am having double the strength now. How long I am going to take? Don't do the cross multiplication here, because if you do the cross multiplication, you are going to get the answer as like this: 20 into 10 is equal to 10 into x. You are going to get the answer as 20, which is not correct, because if you are having more number of people, you are going to finish the work in less amount of time. The reason being, if the number of people are increasing, the amount of time required to finish the work is going to come down. That means here both the variables are inversely proportional to each other. So whenever you come across inversely proportional problems, you have to do linear multiplication. That means these two equal to these two. Like 10 into 10 is equal to 20 into x. Then find out the value of 20. Sorry, then find out the value of x. 0, 0 cancel. Here x. So x is going to be 5 days. So if 10 people will take 10 days to do work, means 20 people are going to take only 5 days. So remember one thing, guys. If your relation is directly proportional, like this. If your relation is directly proportional, then you are going to do cross multiplication. Similarly, if your relation is inversely proportional means if one variable increases, others is going to come down. Then you have to do linear multiplication, like first line multiplication equal to second line multiplication. So directly proportional, cross multiplication. Inversely proportional, linear multiplication. I hope this one is clear, all of you. In our cases, we are dealing with inversely proportional relations. That's why we are going to do linear multiplication, but not cross multiplication. Is it clear? Now see, let's get into our problem. So if 10 men is going to take 8 days to finish the work, means how long one man is going to take finish the work? It should not be cross multiplication. If 10 men are working 8 days to finish the work, means now I am taking only one man. That means my workforce reduced by 10 times, means my time is going to increase by 10 times. So this guy is going to take 80 days. Okay, so if you want to find out time taken by one man, what you need to do is simply multiply these two numbers. Like persons with days, you are going to get one man's time. Similarly, if 12 women is going to take 16 days, means if I want only one woman to finish the work, she is going to take 12 into 16 days. Okay, like 160 plus 32, you are going to get 192 days here. So what you need to do, if you want to find out only one woman time, multiply these two numbers simply. Because if I am taking one woman instead of 12 women, means my workforce reduced by 12 times. So my time is going to increase by 12 times. Now see here, guys. Now I told you the first method is just guessing the answer. So here what we are going to do, see here. I am having 10 men, they can finish the work in 8 days. I am having 10 men, they can finish the work in 8 days. Now he is asking in how many days 5 men will and 12 women together. So 5 men and 12 women we need to find out. I want 5 men here. So if 10 men are taking 8 days, how long 5 men are going to take? Now your workforce became off. So your time is going to be double. So they are going to take 16 days. Simply if your workmen are reducing, means your time is going to increase. If your men are reduced by half, means time is going to be double. So 5 men will take 16 days. Similarly, 12 women will take 16 days from the problem. If 12 women are taking 16 days, here also we want only 12 women. So they are also going to take 16 days. Now observe very carefully. 5 men separately are going to take 16 days. Similarly, 12 women separately are going to take 16 days. If they are working together, see, if they are working together means, see, now the speed got doubled. See, their speed and their speed, both of them combines. That means now they are working with double the speed. So if two groups are same efficiency combines together, the time is going to be only half. See, separately they are going to take 16 days and 16 days. Now they are working with the combined force. If two people with the same force are working together, then they will take only half of the time. Simple example, assume that I am going to take 8 days, my friend is going to take 8 days. If we are working together, we can finish the work in 4 days, because whatever the speed I am working here, now this guy is also with the same speed is going to help me. That means we are working with double the speed, so we will take only 4 days together. So similarly, group 1 separately 16 days, group 2 separately 16 days. So together they can finish the work in 8 days. I hope this one is clear. Just I will give you one last example, guys. If A can finish the work in 10 days, if B can also finish the work in 10 days, if they are working together, what will happen? Whatever the speed A is having here, with the same speed B is also helping him. Then what will happen? Obviously, they can finish the work in just 5 days. Okay. I hope up to this point everything is clear. So in this method, what we are going to do is, if you know 10 men time, you can guess the 5 men time simply by taking double the time. But the problem in this method is, instead of having 10 men, he is asking you to find out 7 men. Similarly, instead of having 12 women, he is asking you to find out, let us take 8 women. Then you are going to get the days in terms of fractions. Then what you are going to do? That's our problem. See, if the given numbers, like here, 5 men and 12 women, if the given numbers are some factors are multiples of original numbers, like if you know 10 men, you can find out 5 men time, 20 men time, 40 men time, it doesn't matter, you can find out all those values. If the given number, or if the asked number like 5 men, if it is a multiple of original number, okay, you can easily guess the answers like this, 8, 16, like that. But instead of having multiples, he is asking you some random numbers. He is giving you 10 minutes time, he is asking you 7 men time. Then the cross multiplication answer is going to give you somewhat fractions. So how you are going to do? That's our second method. I hope you are able to understand what I'm saying, right? If you know 10 men, and if he is asking only 5 men or 20 men, you can easily guess the answers by taking double or half of the original number. But if he is asking you some random number, like he is giving you 10 people and he is asking you about 6 or 7 people, then finding out the answer will become somewhat difficult. So in that case, what we are going to do? That's our second method. Now let's go, guys. In the second method, what we are going to do is, we are going to find out one man's speed and one woman's speed separately. See, assume like this. Assume I am having a chocolate packet. In that packet, I am having 100 chocolates. Assume, just an example, I am not going to take 100, I am going to take some random number, but for now just think that, assume that in my packet I am having 100 chocolates. I am asking how long 5 men and 12 women will take to finish the work, or finish the 100 chocolates. If I want to find out how long 5 men and 12 women will finish the work means, or finish the chocolates means, I need to have two parameters. First one, how many chocolates one man can eat in one day, how many chocolates one woman can eat in one day. If I know these two values, then I can find out how many chocolates 5 men can eat, how many chocolates 12 women can eat. Based on those two values, I can find out how long they will take to finish the chocolate packet. So I am going to apply the same technique here. So see here, I want to find out one man chocolate and one woman chocolate. That's in the sense, how many chocolates one man can eat in one day, how many chocolates one woman can eat in one day. That's what I'm going to find out here. So see here, in the problem he mentions 10 men can finish the entire packet in 8 days. If 10 men can finish the entire packet in 8 days means 1 man can finish the packet in 80 days. I told you, multiply these two values. Similarly, if 12 women can finish the same packet in 16 days means, one woman is going to take 12 into 16 days. 12 into 16 days, which is 160 plus 32, which is going to be 192 days. That means if 10 men can finish the packet in 8 days means 1 man can finish the packet in 80 days, and If 12 women can finish the packet in 16 days means one woman can finish the packet in 192 days. Try to find out how many chocolates, sorry, in how many days they can finish the entire packet. You got the times. From these times, try to find out the LCM. Then assume you are having those many number of chocolates. So what is the LCM of 80 and 192? Try to find out and give me the answer. You have to get 0 and this is 1 into, I think 960 is going to be the answer. Let me check once. All of you find out LCM and let me know. You can take any number that will divide both of them. 960 divided by 192. Yeah, you are getting a round figure. So assume that your LCM equal to 960. You can take any number that will give you round figure as your answer. Okay. Now, assume our LCM is 960. That means that assume in your packet you are having 960 chocolates. So if you give this is nothing but LCM of 80 and 192. Okay. We have to always take LCM of these numbers. So assume that if 960 chocolates one man can eat in 80 days means in one day he can eat how many chocolates? 12 chocolates. Similarly, if one woman can eat 960 chocolates in 192 days means they can eat 5 chocolates per day, which is nothing but 960 by 192 and this one is 960 by 80. So that means that one man can eat 12 chocolates per day and one woman can eat 5 chocolates per day, and we are having a packet which contains 960 chocolates. Now I need to find out how long 5 men and 12 women will take to do the entire work. In our case, that entire work is nothing but eating all these 960 chocolates. Now I know that I am working with 5 men and 12 women. So if one man can eat 12 chocolates means 5 women can eat 5 into 12 chocolates. Similarly, if one woman can eat 5 chocolates means 12 women can eat 12 into 5 chocolates, which is 120 chocolates. So in one day, if this particular group is working, that group can eat 120 chocolates. But I want them to finish the entire work. So to finish 960 chocolates, how long they are going to take? Simply do the cross multiplication. 960 by 120. How much you are going to get? All of you? 8 days, which is same as our guessing method answer. So I will just repeat it once again, guys, then we will move on to the next problem. So first what you need to do here is, if you know 10 men time, from that data try to find out 1 man's time. Similarly, from women's data try to find out 1 woman time. Once you got 1 man time and 1 woman time, take the LCM and assume you are having those many chocolates. So in my case I am having 960 chocolates in my packet. Now my question is, how long 5 men and 12 women are going to take to finish this 960 chocolates? So for that I am going to find out how many chocolates they can eat in one day. So 960 chocolates 80 days means per day 12 chocolates. 960 chocolates 192 days means per day 5 chocolates. So one man can eat 12 chocolates per day, one woman can eat 5 chocolates per day. But in my team I am not having one man and one woman. I am having 5 men and 12 women. So if one man 12 means 5 men 60. If one woman 5 means 12 women 60. So 60 plus 60 you are going to get 120. So if the team is eating together, they can eat 120 chocolates in one day. But I want them to finish the entire work. So I want them to finish all the 960 chocolates. So how long they are going to take? Simply do the cross multiplication. You are going to get your answer as 80 days. Sorry, 8 days. If this method is clear, all of you please type yes. Otherwise type repeat. Okay. Now that's how you are going to solve group of people problems. So you are going to find out one man's speed, one woman's speed. Guys, apply this case only if you can't guess the answer. That means the given numbers are not the multiples or factors of original numbers. Then only apply this method. Otherwise, go with guessing method. Like trying to if you can't guess the answers, then only come to this method. Okay, let's go. Now we are going to solve this problem. Now see here what was given here. Sorry, let me check the pen. Okay, A can finish certain piece of work in 24 days. Okay, A can finish certain piece of work in 24 days. B can finish the same work in 30 days. So B can finish the same work in 30 days. They started working together. After 2 days, A left the work. See here. Assume this is the starting point. They started working together means in our case they started eating together. So assume that A and B started eating together. A left the work after 2 days. If A left the work after 2 days means A has eaten for 2 days, then he left after 2 days. If A is leaving after 2 days means from this part only B is going to work. B is going to work for some time, then he is going to finish the work here. Assume that B is working for X days. Now he is asking how many days rest of the work will be finished. That means after A leaving, in how many days B can finish the work. That means you need to find out the value of X here. I am repeating once again. If you ask A to do the work, he will take 24 days separately. If you ask only B to do the work, he will take only 30 days separately. But if both of them started together and they worked for 2 days and then A left the work, now B needs to finish the remaining work. How long B is going to take to finish the rest of the work, that's what you need to find out here. And if I want to compare with my chocolates, what I'm going to do? I'm going to do like this. First of all, I'm going to take total number of chocolates in my packet. So what we are going to do and how you are going to find out total number of chocolates, we are going to take the LCM. What is the LCM of 30 and 24? All of you, please tell me. What is the LCM of 24 and 30? Can I take 120? Come on, fast. Can I take 120 or not? Let's go with 120. So assume that in my packet I am having 120 chocolates. Simple thing. Now the question comes. If you ask A to finish this 120 chocolates, he can finish in 24 days. So if A can finish 120 chocolates in 24 days means A can eat 5 chocolates per day. Similarly, if B can finish 120 chocolates in 30 days means B can eat 4 chocolates per day. Now listen guys, whatever may be the problem, up to this step the process is going to be same. He is going to give you days, we should not touch days. That's why we are going to convert them into speeds. That means how many chocolates they can eat in one day. Now see the problem. A and B started eating together. After eating for 2 days, A stopped eating. Then B need to see. That means you are having 120 chocolates packet. A and B opened the chocolate packet and they started eating. After eating for 2 days, A left the work. That means we are having few more chocolates in the packet. You need to find out how long B is going to take to finish the remaining chocolates. That's what you need to do here. Now see, you can solve this problem in 2 ways. I will tell you both the ways, whichever you feel comfortable, solve using that method. Now think like a child, okay? Don't think too much, just solve it like a child. Assume that, and sorry, here we are having only two people, A and B. If only 2 people are completing the packet means, can I say chocolates consumed by A plus chocolates consumed by B should be equal to 120? I am repeating once again, only 2 people are finishing the chocolate packet. That means A is eating some chocolates and B is eating some chocolates. That means if I add both of them, I should get total number of chocolates in the packet. That's what I'm going to do here. Chocolates eaten by A and chocolates eaten by B should be equal to 120. Now, A left the work after 2 days means A is eating for 2 days. So in one day A can eat 5 chocolates. In 2 days A can eat 2 into 5 chocolates. Plus, now in how many days B is eating? B is eating for first 2 days and remaining X days. That means total B is eating for 2 plus X day. And every day he can eat 4 chocolates. So 2 plus X days into 4. One day 4. So 2 plus X days I want total number of chocolates. So 2 plus X into 4. This should be equal to our total number of chocolates. So chocolates eaten by A plus chocolates eaten by B should be equal to total number of chocolates. Simply find out X value. 10 plus 8 plus 4X is going to be 120. That means 4X is going to be 120 minus 18, which is equal to 4X is going to be 102. So X is going to be 102 by 4. 2 4s 8, 5 4s 20, 5 4s 20. They are going to take 25.5 days to finish the work if the work is happened like that. I will just explain one last time, then we will move on to next one. See guys, we know A can do the work in 24 days and B can do the work in 30 days. The first step is you need to find out total number of chocolates in the packet, or simply saying you need to find out total amount of work they need to do. So take the LCM of 24 and 30 and assume that's your total work. So if A can eat 120 chocolates in 24 days and B can eat 120 chocolates in 30 days, means from that you can find out how many chocolates they can eat in one day. So A can eat 5 chocolates in one day and B can eat 4 chocolates in one day. Now, according to the problem, assume they are eating like that. So A and B eating for 2 days. And then A left the work. Remaining packet we want B to complete, and we want to find out in how many days B can finish the remaining packet. So assume here, I know only 2 people are eating the chocolate packet. So I'm assuming that if I add chocolates eaten by A and chocolates eaten by B, I should get total number of chocolates in the packet. That's what I'm going to do here. A is eating for only 2 days. So in 2 days A can eat 10 chocolates. But B is eating for first 2 days, then X days. So B is eating for total 2 plus X days, and every day he can eat 4 chocolates. So chocolates eaten by A plus B should be equal to 120. Simplify this one and find out the value of X. That means after A leaving, if A left after 2 days, let us take they start eating together. After eating for 2 days, and if A left after 2 days, B need to eat for 25.5 more days to finish the remaining work. Okay guys, this is not the total amount of time. This is the time required to finish the remaining work only. If he is asking you how long they have taken to complete the entire work, then you have to add this to this 25.5. This 25.5 is the time taken to finish only rest of the work after A left the work. I hope you are clear. If you are clear, type yes, or if you have any doubt, let me know. I will tell you one more method. Fast, all of you. Yep. Now, if you observe in this particular method, we are adding chocolates eaten by A as well as chocolates eaten by B. Now in the second method, what we are going to do is, we are going to count the days. Now see, assume that I am having a chocolate packet. I opened this packet on one day. Assume that on the first day I am eating 5 chocolates. On the second day I am eating 10 chocolates. On the third day I am eating 5 chocolates, and I am saying that the packet is empty after eating for 3 days. From this data, can you find out how many number of chocolates are there in the packet? I repeat once again. I opened the packet. On the first day, I ate 5 chocolates. On the second day, I ate 10 chocolates. On the third day, I ate 5 chocolates, and I am saying that my packet is empty. From this data, can you find out how many number of chocolates are there? Yes. First day you are eating 5, then you are eating 10, then you are eating 5. That means there should be 20 chocolates in the packet. Then only it will be empty after 3 days. So I am going to apply the same logic here. How many chocolates they are eating in first day, how many chocolates they are eating on second day, then I am going to add all of them until my packet becomes empty. Okay, I am going to apply this logic here. Now see, in the problem it was mentioned that A and B started together and they worked for 2 days. Then after 2 days A left the work and remaining work was finished by B in X days. That means they opened the chocolate packet here, and after leaving A, B finished the packet here. That means if I simply add chocolates eaten in 2 days plus chocolates eaten in this X days, this should be equal to my 120. See, A equal to 24 days, B equal to 30 days, LCM equal to 120. From this, A can eat 5 chocolates per day and B can eat 4 chocolates per day. This I have solved in the previous problem also. Up to this step, the problem is going to be same. Then what we are going to do is, we know that they have eaten the chocolates, with the help of A, they worked for 2 days. That means they are eating for 2 days. After A left, B is eating for X days. That means if I add chocolates eaten on these first 2 days, then chocolates eaten on the remaining X days, I should get total number of chocolates in the packet. So first 2 days who are eating? In the first 2 days, A and B are eating. And in the remaining X days, only B is eating. And they are finishing all the 120 chocolates. So if A and B are eating, they can eat 9 chocolates in one day. In 2 days they can eat, see, this is A number of chocolates, this is B's chocolate. If they are eating together, they can eat 9 chocolates in one day. In 2 days they can eat 2 into 9 chocolates. and for the remaining x days only B is eating. So in one day he can eat 4 chocolates, in x days he can eat x into 4 chocolates. And by working like that, they are finishing the work. That means they are finishing all the 120 chocolates. So 18 plus 4x is equal to 120. Find out the value of x. Again you are going to get 25.5 days here also. That means chocolates eaten in the first 2 days, chocolates eaten in the remaining x days should be equal to total number of chocolates. That means what I am doing here is I am opening the packet, I am eating for 2 days. After a left, I am eating for x days. So chocolates eaten in these 2 days plus chocolates eaten in these x days should be equal to total number of chocolates in the packet. You can also do like this. You can solve by using chocolates eaten by first person plus chocolates eaten by second person equal to total number of chocolates, or chocolates eaten in the first cycle plus chocolates eaten in the second cycle should be also equal to 120. You can choose whichever method you want. If both the methods are clear, type yes once, then we will solve one more problem. All of you, if anybody have any doubt, you can turn on your mic and you can ask. Otherwise simply type yes. But if you have any doubt, don't hesitate and at least write in the comment section if you have any doubt. The reason why I am comparing with chocolates is the much easier way. Okay, because if you can finish the packet, your work is over. No need to think about any buildings and units. Finish the packet, your work is done. Now I have explained these many problems. I will give you 5 minutes. All of you, please try to solve this problem on your own in the next 5 minutes. Fast. Take pen and paper and try to solve this particular problem in the next 5 minutes. Oh, 5 minutes is too much. Let us take 3 minutes. It's 8:42 now. So try to solve it by 8:45. Then I will solve the problem for you. If you got the answer before that one, let me at least write in the comments so I will know. Fast, all of you. Take pen and paper and solve the problem in the next 3 minutes. Guys, I don't want you to solve so many problems. That's the reason why I am taking one problem and explaining you different methods to solve that particular problem. Because taking so many problems are not going to do any good. Anyway, you can do it as a homework. So that's why I am taking only few problems and explaining all the methods. Now what you need to do in the free time is open any random textbook or open any random online site, take the problem and check whether you are getting the answers using our methods or not. That's it. If you come across any new problem or if you are unable to solve any problem using our methods, please post it in our students group. The open Telegram, we are having a students group there. Post in that Telegram group. The Telegram group name is Ashok Kumar Bandi Students. So if you have any doubts or if you come across any problem that you are unable to solve using methods, just post in this Telegram group. Okay, I or at least one of your seniors will respond to you as soon as possible. Ashok Kumar Bandi Students is a Telegram group. So if you have any doubts, just post in that particular group. Seven days. We got 3 7 days. And let me check in YouTube how many answers we're getting here. Still only 3 people have answered. I'm waiting for you guys. Try to answer as fast as you can. Nice. Everyone is saying 7. Okay. I will solve it for you. The time is up. Let's go. Now A can finish certain piece of work in 14 days. Okay, let us take A equal to 14. Guys, no need to do anything. Simply whatever may be the problem, first of all take the LCM, find out how many chocolates they can eat in one day. That's it. So A can do the work in 14 days, B can finish the same work in 20 days. So B can finish the work in 20 days. Find out LCM. What is the LCM of 14 and 20? If you can't find LCM, or if you don't have enough time to find LCM, simply take any number which will divide both these numbers. Any random number that can divide both of them. That's it. So A can finish the work in 14 days, B can finish the work 20 days, means assume you are having 140 chocolates in your packet. If A can eat 140 chocolates in 14 days, means he can eat 10 chocolates in one day. If B can eat 140 chocolates in 20 days, means he can eat 7 chocolates per day. That's it. That means 140 by 14 and 140 by 20. Now come to the problem. In however the problem he is explaining, assume they are eating like that. They started working together. That means they are eating together. After some days, A left the work, and work now finished in total 10 days. Guys, remember, work now finished in total 10 days. That means from starting to ending, they have taken 10 days. Now see, I'm going to write the diagram for that one. They opened the packet together. After eating for some days, A left the work. That means the remaining packet was emptied by B only. And after eating for some days, B is going to empty the packet. So let us assume that he has finished the packet here, and he is saying that work is finished in 10 days. That means from starting, that means from opening packet to emptying the packet, they took 10 days. You need to find out after how many days A left the work. You need to find out this x value. If you are taking this x, and this value should be equal to 10 minus x. Simple example. If A left after 3 days, then remaining days should be 7, which is nothing but 10 minus 3. Or if B left after 2 days, means remaining days should be 8 days, like that. So if I am assuming that A left after x days, the remaining number of days should be 10 minus x. The reason being total work is done in 10 days. So I am taking like this. The same example, chocolates eaten by A. That means the number of chocolates eaten by A plus number of chocolates eaten by B should be equal to total number of chocolates in the packet. So how many chocolates A is eating? A is leaving the work after x days. If A is leaving the work after x days, means for this x days A is eating. So in one day A can eat 10 chocolates. In x days A can eat x into 10 days. Like in one day 10 chocolates. 2 days 2 into 10. 3 days 3 into 10. Like that A is leaving after x days. So A can eat x into 10 chocolates. Similarly, see guys, B is not going anywhere. B is here as well as B is here. That means from starting to ending, B is working. So that means B is working for 10 days, and in one day he can eat 10 chocolates. So in 10 days he can eat 70 chocolates, and they are finishing the work, means they are finishing all the 140 chocolates. So 10x plus 70 is equal to 140. So 10x equal to be 70, and x is going to be then 7 days. That means A left the work after 7 days, and B completed the remaining chocolates in after 3 days after A left. That means total work now got finished in 10 days. So A left the work after 7 days. That's your final answer. I will repeat it once again, then we will move on. See, A 14 days, B 20. First of all, you need to find out LCM, then find out how many chocolates they can eat in one day. Once you got this answer, what you need to do here is, according to the problem, assume they are eating like this. A and B opened the packet, and after some days A left the work, and remaining packet was finished by B, and the work is done in total 10 days. That means A and B opened the packet, they eat it for X days, then A left, then B is eating the remaining packet. So chocolates eaten by A plus chocolates eaten by B, they are finishing the work, means they are eating all the 140. So A is working for X days, so in X days A can eat X plus 10 days, X plus 10 chocolates, X into 10 chocolates, and in one day B can eat 7 chocolates, and he is working for 10 days. So he can eat 10 into 7 chocolates, and total number of chocolates equal to 140. Simply find out the value of X, which is nothing but after how many days A left the work. What is asking in our problem? The same thing. So our answer is 7 days. If it is clear, type yes. We will move on to the next problem. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. Solve it all of you. We'll solve this problem, and if the time is not sufficient, we will cover the remaining models in the next class. That's it. Because anyway, every time you are going to have classes like this. By next class, we can cover both these alternate days problems as well as pipes and cisterns. That's actually sufficient time. Okay, so I want all of you to solve this problem in the next 5 minutes. In the last 5 minutes, I will solve it for you. Simple thing. However they are working, assume they are eating like that. That's it. And finish the packet, you will get your answer. All of you, fast. Try to solve and try to get the answer in the next 2-3 minutes. Then I will explain for you. Okay, let me check if anybody have answered. No? Okay, go fast. You have to solve by 8:54 at least. Okay, somebody said just 2 days. No, I don't think that's that much simple. Come on, give it one more try. First of all, take the numbers, take the LCM, assume they're eating alternatively, then find out in how many days they can finish the chocolate packet if they're eating alternatively.
Another
20.57, 21.5, 72. Okay, we'll check. Okay, guys, I will solve it for you. Now, see, guys, listen one thing. Whatever may be the problem or whichever model you are solving, it doesn't matter. First of all, always try to take the days, then find out LCM. That step is going to be always common. So A can finish certain piece of work in 18 days. So let us take A can finish the work in 18 days. B can finish the same piece of work in 24 days. So B can finish the same piece of work in 24 days. Now, after writing this particular days, you need to find out LCM. What are the LCM of 18 and 24? I think 72 is going to be possible. Yeah, let's take 72. So assume that in your packet you are having 72 chocolates. That's a simple thing. So if A can eat 72 chocolates in 18 days, means A can eat 4 chocolates per day, which is nothing but 72 by 18. If B can eat 72 chocolates in 24 days, means 72 by 24, which is 3 chocolates per day. Up to this step, the problem is going to be always same. From here, what you need to do is, according to the problem, think they are eating like that. Now they started working alternatively starting with A. That means A is opening the packet and he is eating on the first day. Then second day B is eating. Third day again A is eating, and again fourth day B is eating. If they are eating like that, in how many days they can finish all these 72 chocolates? That's what we need to find out. Let's go. See guys, if A is eating on the first day, means he can finish 4 chocolates. If B is eating on the second day, means he can finish 3 chocolates. If you are getting A and B, again you are going to get 4 3. again you are going to get 4 3, like that. If you are getting the same cycles, why to write those many cycles? Simply take one cycle and multiply with number of times. That means, see here, just give it me a little bit of time, I'll write all everything is here. So we know that A is coming on the first day, he is eating 4. Then B is coming on the second day, then he is eating 3. That means in 2 days they can eat 7 chocolates. Listen guys, these are not together, they are eating alternatively. That means day by day. That means in 2 days they can eat 7 chocolates, because first day 4, second day 3. So by the end of second day they can eat 7 chocolates. That means one more 2 days means one more 7 chocolates, one more 2 days means one more 7. That means if you can find out number of cycles, then you can easily finish the packet instead of counting one by one. Now see here, we are having total 72 chocolates. Try to find out the multiple of 7 which is nearer to 72. 7, 14, 21, like that. What is the nearest multiple of 7 that is nearer to 72? 70. That means 10 sevens are 70. That means if this cycle repeats for 10 times, then we can finish 70 chocolates. All of you please always go to nearest multiple. So what the nearest multiple of 7 that is nearer to 72 is 70, which is 10 times of 7. That means if this cycle repeats for 10 times, so if this cycle repeats for 1 time 7, 1 time 14, 21, 28, like that, if it repeats for 10 times, then we can say they have finished 70 chocolates. So if the cycle is getting repeated 10 times, means there are going to be only, see, in every cycle you are having 2 days, not 1 day. So if this cycle repeats 10 times, means you are going to complete 20 days already, because in every cycle you are going to have 2 days. Like 7 chocolates mean 2 days, like that you are completing the cycles for 10 times. If you are completing the cycles for 10 times, means you are getting this 2 days for 10 times, so that means you are completing 20 days. Simply saying, by the end of 20th day, by the end of 20th day you can finish 7 chocolates. Now come to the next day, which is 21st day. See, 21st day who is going to work? Again A is going to come to work. Listen guys, like this: first day, second day, third day, fourth day. That means all even numbers are B's days, all odd numbers are A's days. So we are done with 20th day. Now we entered into 21st day. On the 21st day, A is going to work, or A comes to work. But we know that A can eat 4 chocolates in 1 day. But I need to eat only 2 chocolates, because I already completed 70 and I need to eat 72. That means only 2 more chocolates are left out. So if A work for one on the 21st day, A is going to come to work. If he works for 1 day, he is going to eat 4 chocolates. But I need to eat only 2 chocolates. How long he is going to take? He is going to take only half day. That means I need 20 complete days plus half day extra on the 21st day. So my work will be completed in 20.5 days, or you can say 20.5 days. I will just repeat once again, then we will move on to the next problem, or we can wind up. We'll continue the session in the next class. See here. First of all, try to take days taken by A, days taken by B. From this, try to find out LCM, then find out how many chocolates A can eat in 1 day and how many chocolates B can eat in 1 day. From this, try to find out the cycle. Like if A is working on the first day, he can eat 4 chocolates. If B is working on the second day, he can eat 3 chocolates. That means every time when you are finishing 2 days, you can finish 7 chocolates. Now try to go to the nearest multiple of this 72. So 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, like that. Go like that, you are going to get 10 times. If this cycle is repeated 10 times, you can finish 70 chocolates. But in every cycle we are having 2 days. That means we are going to take 20 days. So by the end of 20th day, you can finish, sorry, my mistake, you can finish 70 chocolates. Here I am missing 0. So by the end of 20th day, you can finish 70 chocolates, but I need to finish 72. So if I finish it 70 and I need to finish 72, means I need to eat 2 more chocolates. So who is going to work on the next day? That means on the 21st day, A is going to come to work. So if he works for 1 day, he can eat 4 chocolates, but he needs to eat only 2 chocolates, so he is going to take only half day. So I want 20 full days plus half day extra on 21st day. So total I am going to take 20 and of days or 20.5 days to finish my 72 chocolates or to finish my work. If this is clear, type yes. We will cover the remaining problems in the next class. I want all of you to respond fast. Type yes everyone if it is clear, or if you want to give any suggestions, let me know in the comments. I will try to take that suggestions into consideration and we will update those suggestions from the next class onwards. All of you fast. Give me your suggestions in the comments. I will wait for 5 minutes, then I will wind up the session. In the meantime, have a look at the problem. If anybody want to give any suggestions, write in the comments, please. So if you don't have any suggestions, simply write everything is okay, then we will wind up the class. At least if I get at least 5-6 responses, then it's gonna be fine. Okay, all of you, thank you. You can leave. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Somebody is asking, can't we do multiplication here, sir? Sirisha, can you repeat once again? I mean, I didn't understand what you were saying. Yeah, you were asking about cross multiplication. No, you should not do that. Why? Because uh, let us take you entered into 21st day. If you do cross multiplication, what will happen here is you are assuming directly you are going with the same speed. Like I will tell you why. Wait. I understood your doubt. See, if you do simply cross multiplication like this, like in 2 days they can eat 7, in how many days they can eat 72. If you do the cross multiplication, that means that every time it is happening like that. But once you complete your 72 chocolates, why will you go to the next day? Okay, like if you're counting cycles, that means that every time you are assuming it is going to happen like that only. But once you finish your packet, you can't go to the next day, no. But if you take 2 days considered together, you are assuming they're eating like that until the packet is getting finished. But once the packet got finished, you won't take the B again. But if you take this B also here, that means even though the packet is finished, you are still considering B is eating. It's not possible. So every time you always have to go to the nearest multiple only. Then from that point onwards, go day by day. Like for example, I will give you one more better example for you. Assume that you are having, instead of having only 2 chocolates, assume you are having 6 chocolates. If you are having 6 chocolates, then what you can do? On the 21st day, A is going to finish 4. That means you are going to left out with 2 more. Then on the 22nd day, B is going to work. In one day, B can eat 3 chocolates. How many days he will take to finish? Only 2. So he is going to take only 2 by 3 days. So your answer is going to be 21 2 by 3 then. Why? Because until you get the cycle, or you can say until you go to the nearest multiple, you go by doing multiplication. But once you reach the nearest multiplied number, or once you reach the nearest number of original chocolates, from that moment onwards you have to go day by day. Simple reason, once you finish the packet means you can't go to the next day. But if you take 2 together, you are assuming even though the chocolate is finished, still you are considering 2 are eating, which is not possible. I will try to explain in simple words. How can I say? Okay, see here. I hope you have seen this example when you are in a child. Assume that a monkey want to climb a tree. I hope you remember this example, right? Let us take, here is a monkey. It want to climb a tree. Every time it goes 3 steps up and then he comes 2 steps down. Every time he goes 3 steps up, then it comes down by 2 steps. Now he is asking how many steps he will take, or how many steps means like 3 times going, 2 times coming down. How many steps like this, or how many cycles like this he will take to reach the top of the mountain. Take the example, at top of the tree. Here once you reach the top, no, you won't come back again, you will stop there itself only. Like this, once you complete the packet, you won't go to the next day. Okay, you will stop there itself. That's why until the you reaches the nearest multiple, go day by day. Sorry, until you reaches the nearest multiple, go cycles. Once you reach it there, then go day by day, so it will be easier for you. Is it clear? Okay, chalo. Thank you everyone, you can leave. Yeah, you will have a test tomorrow. I will share the link in Teachment app. You will have few problems on this time and work. And what is the other topic we covered before? Yeah, I will take your opinions only based on that. Yeah, we'll have blood relations as well as this time and work topic. Okay, don't worry, I won't take more than 30 to 40 minutes of your time. Okay, you can write the test then. So based on your results, not only from this test, we are going to cover 2-3 tests like that. After conducting all of them, then we are going to again separate the batches. Yeah, I will tell you, I will ask everything in the chat session. From there you can let me know what time you want. Okay, tell here only at what time you want to write the test. So based on your interest, I will conduct. So at what time you are free, let me know that one, so I will schedule the test on that particular time. Only half an hour, so your choice. Choose any half an hour time that you want, we will conduct the test at that time. Anyway, tomorrow is Sunday, no, that's why I want to know your convenience. So based on your convenience, we will conduct the test. Okay, 12, 9, 30, 10, 7, 30, okay, fine. Okay, we will leave about 7:30, 8:30 time, leave that one. Okay, 12, 9, okay, 10, 10, 10, okay. Okay, how many of you want, how many of you are okay with writing the test at 10 a.m? Type yes. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Okay, we will conduct the test from 10 to 10:30. I hope that's fine. Yeah, chalo. I will conduct the test from 10 to 10:30. I will share the paper with you in a while. In the app only, you can write directly. Okay, guys, enjoy the weekend. Thank you. You can leave now.